butterflies. Welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Doctress. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your continued support here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And thank you to everyone who has purchased from my tea and my candle company. You are appreciated, my loves. And anyone who has purchased a personal reading, past life regression, all of that jazz for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we are here with a grandmother ancestor message, actually. And it hit me. Like, I literally was awakened out of my sleep at 2:50 this morning. And I laid in the bed. And then I was just like, I think I'm supposed to get up and record. And as soon as I said that, I heard a grandmother energy say, because the rain started coming down outside. And I started hearing this song by the Dramatics called In the Rain. Okay, so it says, I want to go outside in the rain. It may sound crazy, but I want to go outside in the rain. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Your grandmother wants you to know that things were not always sunshine and roses with her. Someone on here has been judging themselves according to like how their grandmother did something, what she would have done, because I'm hearing WWJD, or, you know, what would grandmother do? And your grandmother wants you to have a realistic view of what she went through. 222. It's like she hid what she went through. So, for example, the aspect of crying in the rain, no one knows you're crying because it's raining, right? So the water can hit your face and all of that jazz, the same way that the tears falling down and they don't know if it's a tear. You know what I'm saying? It's that same thing. And so your grandmother is coming through with a quick message on, it's the energy of comfort, but it's also an energy of knowing that she went through some things. She went through some things. Your grandmother, even who I'm connecting to, infidelity, like betrayal of trust. When the smoke clears, your grandmother would disappear. She would disappear. It's like she had anger problems, actually. To a coin, she balanced it pretty well, though. She balanced her emotions and being grounded very well because she took breaks with the Four of Knives. Your grandmother found yourself at a lot of times being very confused. Let's pull some energy of signs. She found herself being very confused a lot of times with like which way to go, what to do, how to do it, and what way to do it. It was a lot of contradicting things that would be told to her. She would have one person in her ear over here, then she have another person in her ear over here, and so on and so forth. Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio. Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer. I think that was. Yeah. Your grandmother, why am I yawning now? I mean, it is early in the morning, but still. She made me get up to record this message, so come through, grandmother. I apologize for having to leave. I love you forever. I'm hearing Nina Simone. Misunderstood. I'm hearing Nina Simone, misunderstood. Your grandmother had to do a lot of balancing of her emotions, of how she felt. So how she showed up to others, it was a lot that she had to do behind the scenes in order to appear to be this cool, calm, collected person that she was. So the message that she has in here for you is like taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental health, stepping away when you need to. Just because you don't see someone do their healing doesn't mean that they're not doing it. Just because you don't see someone suffering doesn't mean that they go through suffering. This is also a message for you and how you judge other people, I'm hearing her say. Make sure you're not judging people just according to what you physically see right now, because what you see right now may not be a complete representation of who they are and what they go through behind the scenes. With this 2 of coins and 4 of knives, like, oh, my eyes are watering. Because it's easy to run the risk of judging someone based off of what you see, but not realizing everything that it took to get them to that place. And it's something about that with you as well. She wants for you to embrace that part of the journey with yourself. Embrace the aspect that, yeah, you may not be perfect at all times. You may have your issues. You may have your breakdowns. You may have, just different moments, but that doesn't mean anything. Allow yourself to take the time to clear that out. I need to get some, y'all, I feel like every time I yawn, I got tears coming out my eyes, okay? But you need to allow yourself to embrace those feelings that you have. And when you allow yourself to embrace those feelings and work through them, you're able to not be like controlled by them. You're able to not be controlled by them. I'm hearing find your peace in all things. Don't judge yourself according to another person, because you don't know what they have to do behind the scenes to get to where they're at. You don't know the amount of times they cried. You don't know the amount of times they had to get back up. I'm hearing We Fall Down by Donnie McClurkin. And now I'm hearing that Bible verse, for a just man falls down 6 times, get up 7, fall time is one of the, y'all know what I'm talking about. You may not realize that your grandmother fell a lot. She fell a lot. And she wants you to know that when you fall or fail or go through difficult moments, it's not it's not a representation of you. It's not a representation of your authentic self at source. It's something about crying. The fact that tears literally keep coming out my eyes. I want to go outside in the rain. Some of you all may need to have a really good cry, and not one of those cries where you stop yourself. You know, not one of those cries where as it's coming out, you trying to force it out. Let it out. Let it fall. Let it out and let it fall. Because as you stop yourself from feeling it, you're stopping yourself from experiencing what your soul wants you to experience. Because you may be like, oh, I gotta be tough. I gotta keep it together. I gotta do this. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Don't want you to see me cry. But he also in there says that he think he's going to go insane. So it's something about, I'm hearing your grandmother say, like, the more you hold in, when you hold it in and not let it out, it takes a whirlwind over you, you know? It takes a whirlwind. And it's something about once you let out this good cry, like just let it flow. I'm hearing peace that surpasses understanding. I'm hearing her, that's where I'll be. The end of the rainbow. Rainbows come from rain. I'm hearing Joy and Pain by Frankie Beverly. I like sunshine and rain. Joy and pain. Okay? I'm hearing joy and pain. The Four of Baskets in reverse. Yeah. You may be refusing to acknowledge something or feel something that you need to, because I'm hearing I will be there at the end of the rainbow. The rainbow comes after the cry. Crying does not signify weakness. It's a strength to be able to show that part of yourself. It's a strength to be able to show that part of yourself. Ten of Coins. Family, responsibility. You have a lot of responsibility on your plate that you have to get done and tend to. And it's like, she knows that you don't want your family to look at you as if you're weak. Like, you want to be looking at them like, yes, look at what I created. Look at what I've done. She understands that. But they need to see that. And she understands that her not showing her feelings and emotions when she went through it, how that affected her lineage. It made her lineage feel like she was perfect. She didn't go through any issues, any problems, any difficulties. 9 of Sticks, but she very much so did. It was behind the scenes. You know, when she would be up late at night crying, early in the morning crying and praying and calling out. This is why she was so heavy into how she connected to the higher power spiritually. Because she really felt like that's where her comfort came from. She felt like her spiritual self, her spiritual like higher power was the only one who understood what she was feeling and going through, and the only one who cared. That's a big reason why she didn't showcase and share a lot of her feelings, because she was just like, who cares what I'm feeling? Who cares? 444. Because a lot of people have been socialized to, you know, feel that no one cares, or That could have been her way of like, because she didn't want to hear other people talking about certain things, so that's why she didn't do it with other people. Or she only had a capacity for certain people to like vent to her and things of that nature. And that goes down to the 4 baskets of what you just really don't want to deal with. But it's something about her. She was never really comfortable with dealing with her emotions. You had the 3 of coins. She always felt like she needed to go to someone to get help, but she didn't. She knew she needed to go get help, but she didn't. Grandmother, what do you have in this message? It's something about needing help and support with getting comfortable with emotions. I don't know why the sky looks green for some reason. It looks like a dark forest green. Because if you don't have the ability, so if you were never raised up or trained, you know, 555 on how to handle your emotions and things of that nature, you have to learn some kind of way. And this is giving something. She says she wants you to learn how to manage those emotions, to get them out, to let them out. The moon. A lot of Pisces energy came out, and Cancer energy, it came out. That's 4th house. 4th house deals with our feminine and our ancestral roots with the feminine. What's up with this moon and this? Because we're talking about and the feminine and then the moon. The moon in this deck goes back to the traditional energy of the moon being masculine. But we've come to find that they have bits of both. So this could be, if you've been pushed to operate in your masculine more than your feminine, so you have responsibilities, you have things you got to get done, like you don't have to stop, you don't have time to stop and feel, right? You don't have time to stop and feel because you're so used to going and going and going. She wants you to stop so that you can feel. Let's go to a medicine woman. I do want to say thank you to everyone for the graduation gifts to you all. I got all of you all's gifts from the post office yesterday. Thank you. And the emails. It had me feeling good. Thank y'all. All right, you have the bison totem. Life is showering you with its abundance. Huh. This is my medicine woman deck, and is. Let me... Because showering, rain showers. All right, let's go to the bison. So this is a totem animal. I am the spirit of the bison. I ensure you will want for nothing. The emblem of winter, I bring you my support in tough times. Keeper of the northern door, the bison shows the way towards the sharing and giving of ourselves. He reminds us that this is a world of abundance and teaches us to be satisfied with what we already have. Life is generous. The bison teaches us to appreciate our resources and use what we need respectfully. Traditionally, tribes honored this sacred animal that provided for them with its skin, meat, ligaments, and bones. The bison carries the spirit of community. Together, we are stronger. His message: show respect for and gratitude towards life. In return, life will give you everything you need in abundance. The guidance: when the bison appears in a reading, it is for you to question your relationship with life. The bison invites you to become aware of the abundance around you. Everything is already here, right at your fingertips. You may be experiencing a time of shortage that worries you. By showing greater gratitude for what you already have, such as family, friends, and material possessions, you will find a new balance and the ability to honor life. By showing generosity, you will initiate a virtuous cycle, develop your inner riches, and find your community. The medicines of the bison are solidarity and empathy. So this, with the connection and the solidarity and empathy, you know, in the beginning when she was saying, like, you may not always realize what other people go through, 2222, you may not realize what other people go through, so you may try to retreat and keep yourself away from them because you don't want them to see what you're going through or to judge you, without realizing, like, other people be needing the same thing you need. So show up and give it to them, but then also be able to receive when you need support from other people. To be fully in alignment with abundance, you have to be open to receive. It's not just giving that's the blessing. You have to be open to receive. And your grandmother's energy is coming through with that vibe of being open to receive. Ace of Coins, and we talk about being open to receive. Look at her with the shell outstretched. Ace of Coins, that's being open to receive. Like, because many feel that they are open to receive, but they're not. And you know you're not when you close yourself off when you need support. You isolate when you really want to be around people. My right hand is, yeah, we on the money now. Grandma said we on the money now, okay? When you need the most, you need to be surrounding yourself with sunshine. When she said you will always have what you need, is because you need, it's something about utilizing what you have around you, your resources. Even people will be like, well, I don't have it. You got the butterfly village. When we go live, we have conversations, you have people. The Hangman. And then the Hermit. But what's interesting is that the Hermit is in the reverse. What did we just say? What did Grandma just say? When you be wanting people, you retreat. When what you're really craving is love and connection and support. Stop hiding yourself from other people. 2552. When y'all need each other. And then the Hangman. Sometimes you have to sit back and allow yourself to just be in suspension to receive. Allow yourself to be open to receive. This isn't how it was supposed to be. I wish that we could do it all again. Okay. On my own. Why did it end this way? This isn't how it was supposed to be. I wish that we could do it all again. You have Mawa Lisa with cosmic power. Do I have... Yeah. And it's card number 2. So a lot of 2 energy today. The goddess of cosmic power. Mawu Lisa is the force of the mother, father, God, goddess. Mawu is the moon. Lisa is the sun. Didn't we say something about the moon when it came out? They came together during a fine eclipse to create cosmic power. Her guidance. You are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. The embodiment. Rise up into your magnificence. Love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. Your real power has nothing to do with the external gains. Cosmic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You are created by the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. The Goddess Declaration. My power shines forth from within. The emotions, your power shines forth from within. So it's something that you have to let out. That's your power. That's a force, action, you know, doing something. Choose a number 1 through 3 for a message for from your grandmother. All right, if you chose number 1, you have love is what matters the most with the 5 of scepters in the reverse. So there's some type of fight or battle or something that's going on that your grandmother is saying you need to yield, slow down, stop. It's not worth it. Okay? There's some type of fight or difficulty that's happening that is not worth it. I'm hearing her say at this time. Okay? Put your energy into something different. If it causes conflict, fighting, confusion, it costs too much for your peace right now. Okay? If you chose number 2, you have follow the money. With the Warrior of Swords, you need to follow fast, okay? So you have an opportunity that's coming in through this pain of what you're feeling, but it's going to come through you being vulnerable as well, an opportunity being able to come in for you. She wants you to go where you get the most money, the most bang for your buck, the most increase. If you chose number 3, you can trust this person around you. You have the Strength card. So some of you all may have been trying to hold back from a person, hold back from just, you know what I'm saying, the energy of this relationship, but it's something about she wants you to relax those restraints and allow yourself to just enjoy the energy exchange and the experience, okay? Because there is someone around you who you can trust. I don't know, I'm feeling a lot of water energy as well, okay? Nickelodeon. All right, grandmother, anything else? No, let's go to the butterfly. That's what you just said, the butterfly. Okay. That's my lip gloss. I let go of the past, I trust in the future, and I accept the present moment. I let go of the past, I trust in the future, and I accept the present moment. That's her energy to you, my love. Life Must Be Understood Backwards by Kierkegaard, Butterfly Note 21. Life must be understood backwards. So it makes sense where they say something is in hindsight, experience is in hindsight. Whatever that saying is, experience, hindsight, truth, something being in hindsight. But life is understood, must be understood backwards. So pay attention to your grandmother's life and work it backwards as a way to learn from her mistakes, but then also learn from her strengths. Okay? That is your grandmother message. In this message, I thank you all for being here. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.